Hello and welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today, the topic is how Claude integration can be used. Previously on this YouTube channel, multiple integrations were demonstrated in a complete course. Now, Claude will be added into two of the most important task management tools, the first one being Asana and the second one being Atlassian. If either of these is used directly, permission must be granted. Asana MCP is requesting permission to use Asana Connect to access the Asana account. If allowed, login will be completed. This has already been done, so the permissions are granted. Now we will proceed. Some header terminations may occur, but connection to Asana has been successful. Next, the available options in Asana will be explored. There are multiple options available in Asana, which can be used or misused. Following that, the next steps will be explored in connectors where the connections are listed. Available for Atlassian, Atlassian is a remote MCP server that enables secure, permission-aware access to Jira and Confluence with external AI tools like Claude. It supports summarization, creation, and multi-step actions, helping teams utilize structured enterprise knowledge wherever they work, all while preserving data privacy and leveraging Atlassian's open, interoperable teamwork graph foundations. Now there is access to the URL and it can be approved directly. The next step is to log in to the Atlassian account. Any of the two sites that were created can be used. The Alex Hill site will be selected. It will simply be accepted because it will establish a complete connection and authorize the app. We can now directly move on to the application. Atlassian has been successfully connected, so it will be closed. Inside Atlassian, we will explore the available features. Currently, no tools are visible. If it's disabled, we will enable it, and after enabling, all options will appear, such as getting Jira issues, editing Jira issues, creating them, resolving them, and adding comments. Additional Confluence pages can also be added. This process is not limited to just connections. By simply clicking once and reloading, all the connections will build automatically. Some connectors are especially important, such as Asana, Atlassian, and even NVIDIA. To connect NVIDIA, logging into the account is required before establishing the connection. If an error occurs while connecting to NVIDIA, retrying once or twice should resolve it. Then the video can be generated directly from the script provided. This can be used directly. Similarly, multiple other connector options are available that can be used to automate the application. For example, we have Zapier. To use Zapier, we first need to get a server URL from Zapier. We go to zapier.com and log in. Now there is an option. We will select AI Assistant as Claude and set the name as Claude MCP Server. After creating it, there is an option to add services. We will now add the services we want to use in Zapier and link them to Zapier. All the features we have will be included here. We can connect mail and get the required options, but before doing that, we will use the link of the server and add it. Just copy the link. This is the actual link. What needs to be done is to go to Connectors, then Browse Connectors, choose the Zapier connector, add the team, and copy the URL. And the URL option that we have here. We will simply paste it, and then we will continue. After continuing, it will do simple logging. It will log and connect the server directly with the options. Now you can see that the Claude wants to access the Zapier account. And after that, we will have access here. And then we can directly use it. Here we click on Allow. After Allow, what will happen is that the MCP server will be clicked directly. Now Zapier is also connected in the Claude. Now I have connected almost every functionality. You can see that we even have options in Zapier, like we can add tools, we can edit tools. Apart from this, here we have an option, like we can say that create a task on Asana for complete studying bootcamp on AI provided by MetaBrains. Now what we will do is in my task, where a manual task had to be added, we will simply include it. We will check if this feature is available on Asana. There are a lot of options. Here is the create task option, which is being used. We will include it. What it will do is it will create a task on the basis of provided recommendations it is contemplating. Then it will completely generate an option. Here, access is available. We will select yes, allow always. Here, a list of workspaces appears where the request will be directly placed, and then the feature will function properly. In this way, the task has been fully created. If we go here, the Complete AI Studying Bootcamp provided by MetaBrains has been created. The task has been created and is now available in the Asana workspace. It can be accessed directly using the link. If we reuse the link, we will regain access. I will add one more point here. A complete and detailed task will be provided. Any detail can be added here. We can mention that available options have been selected. Now, whatever elements were requested have been included with a complete and detailed entry. I will simply say again to create a task on Asana. As soon as this is entered, it will generate another task on the same page where this task already exists, in which all tasks will be automatically created. Permission was granted to fully modulate everything. As soon as this task is completed, formatting will be included automatically. Now plain text will appear, and after using it, a complete subtask option will be generated. All tasks are now created here. In this example, the main task is labeled as Go to Gym. Following that, all tasks are listed here. If we come here, the main task is shown and options are available inside it. Even by clicking, company details can be viewed. All related options are visible, including the schedule, description, and study milestones. As more tasks are completed, progress increases. Here's how it was created. Alice created it at 5:06 a.m., and this prompt was also generated during the same time span, which means options can now be created directly. Now we will shift from here to Atlassian. In Atlassian, different options appear, such as user info and others. The Get Confluence page, Jira issue, and all comments can be included. What I will do is use only Atlassian user info. Here, the Get Confluence page will be used. I will say, get the Confluence page, please. Now it will understand that one link is related to Asana and the other is related to Atlassian. So now it is asking for details on which Confluence page to access, and then it is asking that once the URL and details are provided, it can fetch the content, such as the link to be used, which will be displayed. This can be used directly, as done here. If a tool needs to be added in Zapier, it can be done directly, but for that, Zapier must be accessed first. One can go to Zapier and create the authorization, but the capability of creating it is not available. An automation has been set up for Zapier where emails from Gmail are directly saved into an Excel sheet. Zapier is obviously connected, but it will not provide a smooth connection because the setup must be created here. For example, if Yes Always is selected, it will add the options, but the connection will fail due to closed ends. This needs to be included here. As soon as it is entered, the logic will be understood and AI will be used to generate a flow. Creating a flow here is challenging, but the requirement is to use a new app, set the triggers, configure it, and then it can be used. Yes, if a tool has been created, let's say a connection has been made to receive a new email and connect it to Microsoft Excel, it can be tested and used directly in the Zap list. A few of them have already been used. So as soon as a new email is created, it can be used and reused. So as soon as these are created, I can simply say, from Zapier, add all the tools that are available. As soon as it is included here, it will extract all the tools that have already been added. It will extract them here. However, aside from that, the options currently available are not listed under existing selections. What it will do here is extract all the available tools from Zapier, and the configuration page will appear directly. Once clicked, it will take the process to the server. Now, proceed to the MCP option. What needs to be done here is to add all the apps into this MCP. All the apps must be added from the start. There is no shortage of apps. 7,000 apps are available. Any of them can be searched. If Notion is searched, numerous options related to Notion will appear. All of these must be added. After adding them, they need to be connected. Once connected, direct instructions can be given. Yes, whatever actions are required will be used through Zapier's MCP server. If I try to create a complete MCP server and fully set it up, then it will require a complete crash course. That would be a separate video, which will be uploaded another day. But before that, what must be ensured is that a no-loss tool is included in this content, which contains multiple connections and multiple extensions that can be used directly. A complete AI environment can be created within practical limits. Here, there is no need for something like Chrome. An unlimited tab can be opened. All tasks will be managed in a single tab. Hopefully, this content is helpful, and it encourages continuing with this Claude setup. Also, take time to experiment with it and share a review. Leave a comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to receive future updates as well.